Welcome to FP 175 Film Production. I'm going to go over some class norms. Every day we're going to start class with a welcome screen. You're going to see it projected at the front of the room. It's going to look like this. This screen isn't to be ignored. It actually contains some important information that I want you to see right when you walk in. The first piece of important information is the class heading. It's going to let you know where we are in our term. So you can see that right now this example screen says week 1 of 9, which takes place Friday, August 19th through Friday, August 26th. You'll also see our focus topic, which is pre-production. I want you to be keeping an eye on this so you know what skill you're learning, as well as how much more time you have in this class. The other big thing you're going to see is our daily agenda. This is going to be a summary of what I'm going to cover in class that day, along with timestamps. So this is for the first day of this class. You're going to see that at 8:30 I'm welcoming you back. At 8:35 I'm taking attendance. At 8:45 I'm establishing class norms. At 9 o'clock I'm going to explain what projects we're going to be doing in this class and how they all support you in making your final narrative film. There's also going to be a section below the agenda which is called questions and announcements. This is where you need to look to check in with me about any other important information that's going to come into play today in class. So you can see for the first day it says sit wherever you like, and it gives you the computer login. Another thing you're going to see every day is a movie clip along with information about the film. So a big part of becoming a creative, an artist, and a filmmaker is to watch a lot of weird movies and also to understand the type of media that your classmates are interested in, because they are more than likely going to be your creative collaborators. So each day I'm going to show you a cool video clip, either something I recommend to you or that your classmates recommend to you. And my advice is, if you want to become a good filmmaker, write down and watch the movies that are shown in the corner of the screen here. About 5 minutes into the period, after class has started, I'm usually going to tell you to go to our class Canvas. Now, to get to Canvas, you first need to navigate to clever.com. This is how we get to the SB Unified Canvas. So you're going to sign in with Google on clever.com. And once you're there, it's going to take you to the Canvas dashboard. Go ahead and select Our Class. I always want you to click the word modules in my class, because this is how I organize my class. I organize it by module or by weeks. If you just go to assignments, it's going to look kind of confusing and there's going to be like a lot of weird assignments. Let's not do that. Let's just go to modules. Every module is organized in the same way. I title it by our focus topic as well as the date range we're going to be focusing on it. A link to the rolling agenda, which is what we saw at the beginning of this tutorial. A link to the weekly agenda. This is a good place to see what we're doing for the week, especially if you miss a day of class. You can almost go back and see what was the agenda for the day that I missed, or maybe what is the agenda of days that are yet to happen. Both of those are going to be helpful. Then there's always going to be a header called resources. This is where I put anything I use in class as a teaching instructional tool, or any links that I think might be helpful for you in completing the assignments and projects related to this unit. Daily assignments are called scaffolds. They're going to be located here. You can click on each and complete your answers to the assignments. They will remain blank until I post them. Each module is also going to have a quiz header. If there's no quiz, there's not going to be anything under quiz, but we will have a few quizzes in this class. And finally, there's going to be a project header. This is where you can find information about this week's target project. Now, in general with our projects, I'm always going to assign a project on Monday, and it will be due 7 days later on the following Monday. All scaffolds are directly targeted towards teaching you what you need to successfully complete your project. So it's important to do both, though the project is ultimately worth more points than the scaffold. That's a basic intro to how this class is going to work. And when you want to check your grades, just go ahead and check on the grade tab, and we'll let you know what you're missing, what you've already completed, and what grade you got on it. You can always access our syllabus by clicking Syllabus on Canvas. And this is where you can find pertinent information about our class, in particular, the deadline policy. I hope this is helpful. We're going to learn a lot more as we go through. And this is just our intro.